It's happened again. I couldn't resist. I bought another old PA tube amp. I know gas is a serious disease, but I'm really suffering from TAS, tube amp acquisition syndrome. I wanted to show this little amp and take you through the steps and some of the reasons why I bought this amp. Okay, here's the top off. Dust's flying everywhere, but this is what I saw from the listing when I saw the amp for sale and the seller did tell me these are two 6L6s, and one is even Bremar and the other is National Union. The other is an American one. That's like, oh, there's too much sunlight here. I'll have to check again. Here the back of the amp, and power comes in here, power transformer. So this is the output transformer. This is probably the original connector for the speaker, and this is going to be the speaker connector because it's situated close to the output transformer. You have to figure this kind of stuff out before you connect it. These RCA plugs indicate to me that there used to be a pickup or some other audio device connected to this, and this is probably going to be the microphone. But in order to make sure, we better take off the bottom plate and check the insides of all these plugs. So this is going to be input, output. These are actually very nice tubes. Coke bottle, 6L6, GA. I have to look up the date codes. I'm not too familiar with these. I will have looked them up in a minute. This one is, I think, an English tube. Yeah, Bremar, England. Here's the date code. 2J3. Yeah, a bit rattly. This one not. This is an American Sylvania tube made in the US. It has a 12AT7. And the last, or rather the first preamp tube is a Belgian one. That's yeah. No, but they tend to hold up quite well in my experience. I found them before. So let's open up the amp and check what's going on inside, because we'll have to know before we fire up this thing. Now, first side, you see these two capacitor cans. They contain two big capacitors of 50 microfarads, and this one as well has similar values, like 250 microfarads in one capsule. So I'm thinking that this is a replacement already, and this one we'll see will be disconnected already. Yeah, visual inspection is everything, and you don't have to be a genius to discover things. So if we look at the top case, you can see that one of the two power tubes has been scorching, burning onto the top of. So I don't know which one that is, but I can check my video. That's a good thing, and I'm pretty sure it's the one that was rattling earlier on. So I think one of these will be bad. So, but we'll have to see. Here we go for the big reveal. Oh. Ooh. Holy moly. What a humongous resistor is in here. Whoa. Well, I came to the conclusion that I was wrong. This jack here on the back of the amp is not the connection to the speaker, but it's the input jack. So we can plug a guitar directly into this, and this leads me to conclude that somebody has already tried to use it as a guitar amp. Also, if you see, this jack is connected with this gray wire over here to what is, I think, pin 3 of the first preamp tube, anyway, to the preamp tube. So this is the input, and if we look at this strange construction here, these RCA connectors are the second input, and also go to they go to a volume pot first. Yeah, for the pickup. That's this one. Black wire goes over there to the volume pot and then comes back by means of this resistor onto the other half of the first triode. But as you can see, there's like very shoddy soldering going on. It's not really shorting out, but it could short out. Okay, these are the diodes. It's solid state rectification. More fuses under here. So much like the Fender Tweed Deluxe, it has 2 channels and 1 tone control. But it has 6L6 tubes like the Bassman, and it has solid state rectification by using 2 diodes. So what we have is, if I plug my guitar in here, it will go to 1 stage, another amplification stage, phase inverter, and then up to the output tubes, the 2 6L6s. So the record player channel, as we might call it, has less gain than the microphone channel, and these 2 resistors, which I think are 470K or something. Anyway, these are probably the mixing transistors, which bring the signal from the 2 volume pots onto the second grid of the first triode. Okay, I hooked up a speaker and we're ready for the explosions, I suppose. So let's have a look. Pilot light's working, tubes are burning, speaker is humming. Let's try and nothing yet, but here we go. Well, just to round up this video, I think this is the nicest tube PA head that I have scored over the last few years, and it's not the only amp I bought. So I bought all these. These are all EL84 amps, Geloso, the Italian brand. There are videos of these amps on my channel, but they don't sound as good as this 6L6 monster. I did record some proper clips with the Tascam recorder, which will give you a much better idea of the real sound of the amp. What you heard before was just taken from the iPhone microphone. I also made some clips using a simple buffer, because if you turn down the guitar volume more than half, you start to get a lot of noise. And as we will see, this buffer will sort of fix that.